Hey guys, Ed O'Keefe here. Welcome to day 2 of the Personal Injury Marketing Mastery Challenge. So we're doing 21 days. Today's day 2. And what we're going to talk about is how to find your best cases and look at what's already been coming in by looking at your past. Now, everyone wants to look forward and be like, we're going to learn the new AI thing. We're going to test this new local search ad strategy, this new SEO strategy, this new Facebook, whatever it might be, the new thing, right? And when we work with clients and I work with on a consulting with someone, the first thing I say is let me tell you a quick story. So this guy, 𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗁, he famous speaker, author, entrepreneur, and he's the founder of High Point University. He's one of the guys that started that up. It's all about entrepreneurship. And one of the early years, they were walking 𝗖cie around to show him all the new developments that they were doing on campus. And they were saying, hey, we're going to build this building here, we're doing this here, and we're going to put a sidewalk right here. And 𝗖cie said, well, why, or actually 𝗖cie noticed that there's across the quad in the grass was a dark path where everybody was just cutting across the grass. And he said to the person, he said, well, why not just put the path right there? Because that's what's already what the students are telling you where they want to walk. And so, well, how does that translate to marketing, advertising, and getting your next best case? Here's exactly how it does, is that there's always a trail, even if it's a small one, of where your most recent best cases have come from. And usually when people have been in business for a long time, the patterns are super clear. And then if you're newer and you're like, well, I don't know, we haven't really done a ton of advertising, done a ton of whatever, what we like to do is prioritize where have they already come from. Now, everyone wants the referral, right? And so when we lay them all out, where have they come from? I like saying take your top 10, 20, 30 cases, and then literally, it's a little bit of manual labor, but it's not hard. You could do this with pen and paper and just be like, where'd that come from? Where'd this guy come from? Where'd this gal come from? And you're gonna quickly see what inputs are producing those outputs. And so the first thing we wanna look at is, where can you squeeze the lemon right now? Instead of going out and buying the most expensive billboard, instead of just trying to test something new and crazy, maybe you've done things, whether it's you spoke on somebody's stage, maybe you're on a podcast, maybe you did something cool in the community, maybe you actually reached out to a few potential referral partners and wow, you actually got a couple and then you got busy and you just stopped doing it. And so that's where we want to first look at. The second one is that when you start spending a lot of money, this becomes even more important, right? And a lot of guys stop doing it. And so day 2, the challenge is list out 10, 20, or if you want to be really aggressive, get your marketing manager or someone on your team to help you out, get 30, 40, even 50, and you list out what source did they come from. And then the third column on the far right what did we do to make that, what input did we do to make that happen? Was it just paid media? Was it hiring a certain agency? Was it buying a lead from this certain place? Or was it something we did with a little bit of sweat equity, a little bit of relationship equity, and that's what's built it. Now, you're gonna quickly see a pattern. You're gonna see your best cases, you're gonna see your least profitable cases, you're gonna see where your time's getting sucked, because if it's not in that core top 20%, you don't wanna be investing more time in that. So that's it, Ed O'Keefe. Make sure I'm sure we have a link somewhere here where you can get some more free cool stuff that we have going on, but keep an eye out for day 3. And if you haven't watched day 1 yet, go back and check that out too. All right, take care now, bye.